described as one of the most well-known UFO events in the world. The Roswell UFO Incident is often credited as being the beginning of the extraterrestrial awareness movement, and the catalyst for the emergence surrounding the study of unidentified flying objects and extraterrestrial encounters. Unfortunately, as the years have passed, a massive amount of misinformation has been grouped together with the original extraterrestrial claims, both from independent resources and the United States government themselves. So today we'll be going over the extraterrestrial theories surrounding the Roswell incident and the events that were believed to have originally taken place. Sometime in July of 1947, residents throughout the city of Roswell, New Mexico began reporting sightings of a flying disc that demonstrated peculiar flight patterns while remaining completely silent. As rumours began to spread throughout the town surrounding the flying saucer sightings, several small news outlets local to the area began printing witness testimonies of the claims in their impossible to explain encounters, including detailed descriptions of the metallic nature of the craft, unknown light patterns and otherworldly flight abilities such as sudden and rapid propulsion that no known human body could reasonably withstand. Although the articles were originally met with ridicule and contained a tongue-in-cheek kind of attitude on the events, a sudden development would soon change the public's opinion. At around the 8th of July, a rancher by the name of William Brazen, of whom was working on the J.B. Foster Ranch at the time, claimed to have seen a crashed disc land on the rancher's property, and so immediately contacted the local sheriff on the matter. In a rapid response, the nearby military caught wind of the event and quickly retrieved the disc-shaped craft for study at the nearby Air Force Base. The strange reaction on part of the military led to the following article being posted in the Roswell Daily Record, a local newspaper to the town. The many rumours regarding the flying disc became a reality yesterday, when the intelligence office of the 509th Bomb Group of the 8th Air Force Roswell Army Airfield was fortunate enough to gain possession of a disc through the cooperation of one of the local ranchers and the local sheriff's office. The flying object landed on a ranch near Roswell sometime last week. Not having phone facilities, the rancher stored the disc until such time as he was able to contact the sheriff's office, who in turn notified Major Jesse A. Marcel of the 509th Bomb Group Intelligence Office. Action was immediately taken, and the disc was picked up from the rancher's home. It was inspected at the Roswell Army Airfield, and subsequently loaned by Major Marcel to higher headquarters. Despite the original photographs of the craft, and the witness sightings over several days prior to the recovery of the unidentified flying object all describing a flying saucer-shaped craft, the US military would later provide a statement claiming that the recovered aircraft was nothing more than a downed weather balloon that was being used in a clandestine operation that would later be declassified in the early 1970s known as Project Mogul, a supposedly top-secret military project by the US Army Air Forces involving the use of sensitive microphones flown on high-altitude balloons, of which had the primary purpose in use of long-distance detection of sound waves generated by Soviet atomic bomb tests. However, unfortunately for the United States military, there are tremendous holes in their manufactured weather balloon cover story, such as the fact that the Air Force was not aware of the downcraft's location until alerted by the foreman of the ranch, but would later make claims that the weather balloon contained sensitive radio technologies that could have easily allowed for the craft to have been located via radio location, or the fact that efforts to listen in on worldwide nuclear testing sounds would be more accurate with the positioning of the balloons having been stationed much further west, rather than being stationed close to Roswell. Additionally, photographs would later surface showcasing Major Jesse Marcel posing alongside the original downed aircraft, of which would later be replaced with artificial debris at a later time. Witness testimony would later corroborate the claims of a government-involved cover-up and a manufacturer's story, as Bill Brazel would later come forward to claim that his father, Mac Brazel, was the victim of witness interrogation on behalf of the United States military. This was after having been incarcerated after talking to UFO researchers Charles Berlitz and William Moore. Berlitz and Moore would later end up writing a book titled The Roswell Incident, which would detail the mountains of evidence of the government cover-up story, including witness testimony from Bernie Barnett, a civil engineer who worked with the United States government, who described viewing an alien wreckage and recovered alien bodies. Although rumours of recovered alien bodies would continue over the next several decades, it was not until the 28th of August back in 1995 that evidence would surface throughout the extraterrestrial awareness community, when a private collector by the name of Ray Santilli purchased high-quality leaked footage of a 17-minute video taken by the United States government that showed the autopsy of an alien body in vivid detail, and released the footage to the public without restriction. Unfortunately, to this day, Santilli has promised to keep the identity of the people involved in the transaction of the film a closely guarded secret, as to not risk legal repercussions or retaliations from the United States military. Unfortunately, this has led many skeptics into claiming that the entirety of the footage has been faked, despite evidence from unbiased third parties pointing to their legitimacy. One such example came from noted forensic pathologist Sarah Wang, who claimed that the autopsy procedures were incredibly authentic, and the removed organs and movement of the coagulated blood appeared to be all perfectly genuine in all aspects. Additionally, testimony from award-winning special effects makeup artist Dan Winston claimed that the effects used in the autopsy footage were far too realistic to have been done on a small budget, and would be a complicated task to replicate for even a major Hollywood studio that had a multi-million-dollar budget, and that it's very unlikely they could have done this during the 90s, let alone impossible to have been made during the 1940s. Even more compelling, Dr. Kit Green, a research scientist working for the Central Intelligence Agency, would later release an 11-page memo report that detailed the validity of the video, as he had been told by the Central Intelligence Agency that not only was the video legitimate, but was to be studied for gathering information on extraterrestrial creatures. At the time, Dr. Kit Green had viewed the footage. However, it was before the video had gone public, providing supporting evidence that a government whistleblower was at the centre of the released footage. It's believed that slides within the footage are genuine, and that the Central Intelligence Agency even bribed him to hide facts about the alien autopsy. As of today, many believe these things were not being told about the Roswell incident. So what do you make of Roswell? What do you think happened? And do you believe the ranchers did recover a mysterious craft? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.